possible to put a number on it.
Okay.
Memphis been a bigger hub. Memphis been a bigger hub with more choices. Maybe there's some option. Again, I can't tell you with certainty. I don't know if we have. I need to look into it. If we have flexibility, and if there's some kind of. You see, there's only one track going to the site usually, right? A particular location, and that track usually belongs to a particular line. And that's what you're tied into, right? So yeah, most likely chances are that it's just not going to happen, and you're in effect in captive market, right? In captive position.
Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe just another question there. So I know that they say that short lines are very entrepreneurial. They'll go out of their way to assist customers and all that type of stuff. So now, sometimes that means that they try to get shippers to make a plant on their line or to do something that involves them. Do you see that first and foremost, and would that be attractive enough for you to actually consider leaving one territory but staying within the same metro and going to someplace else?
You mean like moving a manufacturing site, for example?
Yeah, moving your manufacturing site, so off of Corman and then going on to, one of the other short lines that still accesses the Memphis market.
Yeah. In our particular case, I'd say it's an impossibility. The site is too complex, too big. Both sides too complex, too big to even consider it, right?
Yeah.
It's very, very highly unlikely. It has to be a complete cancellation of service and just complete dead end to where that's it. That's not an option. They've rolled up the track, took out the ties, and left.
Right.
Now you're hanging. Then maybe it's like, we got to do something, right? And even then, moving aside is just it's not on our scale, right? Our scale is too big to consider something like that.
And even then, something that I've heard someone say is that they would consider they'd find another rail line to come service them, that they would reach out to other rail lines and ask them to be serviced as opposed to actually moving facilities.
Well, you see, again, it kind of depends on the market. Like in our situation, we're considering, okay, well, what if we tapped into the west end of another network and routed our trains not on UP but on BN through going further west. But in the end of the day, UP will still have to pick them up locally, right? Because that's the only line that runs through here, and we still have to work with them, right? Same yard, same people, same inventory restrictions, everything the same. It's just that, the first leg or however many legs is going to be on a different line. Is it going to be an improvement? It's going to be a stretch, right? You just have to work the best you can with what you got and maintain the best relationship that you can, and try to smooth out peaks and valleys and do the best you can with what you have, because really I'd say that in most cases there are no options. I'd say most, very, very broadly in the sense that, all rail customers across the whole country, typically they're probably going to be captive.
Yeah, let me write that down.
Again, it's not a scientific statement. It's not I'd be interested to see, some kind of specific data, how much of the country is captive, but just historically, if you think about it,